Imagine waking up in the morning, putting your feet on the floor, and feeling a slight stiffness in your knees. You think, it's just age. But what many people don't know is that after age 50, something silent begins to happen inside the body, and if ignored, it can turn minor discomforts into constant pain, limiting every step. I'm talking about the accelerated loss of collagen, the protein that supports muscles, joints, and even blood vessels. Collagen is like the cement that keeps every part of your body strong and functional. Without it, what was once flexible and resilient begins to wear down, cartilage thins, ligaments lose elasticity, muscles weaken. The result? Walking long distances becomes difficult, climbing stairs seems like a challenge, and even simple activities such as squatting or carrying groceries require more effort than they should. And the most dangerous thing is that this loss does not show clear signs at first. Many only notice it when there is already inflammation or constant pain. Studies show that after age 50, natural collagen production drops dramatically, and if you don't replenish or stimulate this production, the structure of your joints silently collapses. Now, here's the part that few people mention: there are foods that can slow down this process and even rebuild some of what has been lost. But if they're not on your plate, the wear and tear accelerates. Worse, certain everyday choices can destroy the collagen you still have. If this information has already made you think about your habits, imagine how many people could avoid pain and limitations if they knew this. Leave a like so that more people can find out before it's too late. And from now on, let's dive into how collagen works in your body and how to get more of it, the right way, into your daily diet. Think of your body as a suspension bridge. The steel cables that keep it steady, secure, and stable are collagen. It's not just in your skin, it's in pretty much everything: tendons, ligaments, muscles, cartilage, bones, even the walls of your blood vessels. It provides structure and elasticity, allowing you to move freely and support weight without overloading your joints. In your 20s and 30s, collagen production is high and continuous. But as time goes by, the factory pace slows down. After age 50, this slowdown becomes drastic. The body produces less, and what little it does is of inferior quality. The result? Collagen fibers weaken, break more easily, and the ability to regenerate declines. That's why, with age, injuries take longer to heal and minor falls can cause major damage. Science has made it clear, this loss is not only a consequence of age, but also of our daily choices. A diet low in essential nutrients accelerates wear and tear. The good news is that the same science shows that it is possible to stimulate natural production, strengthening the body's structural foundation. And it doesn't require expensive formulas or invasive procedures, it starts in your kitchen. Imagine your body receiving the right building blocks every day to repair and strengthen every joint. Over time, you'll notice that climbing stairs doesn't hurt as much, that your morning walk is more enjoyable, and that morning stiffness has decreased. It's this transformation we're looking for when we talk about smart eating for collagen. But here's something curious: not all protein-rich foods help collagen formation. There is a specific set of amino acids and cofactors that make this magic happen. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about now, because understanding this foundation completely changes the way you put your plate together. When collagen begins to break down faster than the body can replace it, a dangerous cycle begins, a vicious cycle that directly affects your mobility. First, small microfractures appear in the cartilage and ligaments. These structures, which previously acted as shock absorbers, no longer protect the joint sufficiently. The result, friction increases, causing inflammation and pain. This pain leads many people to move less. Lack of movement, in turn, weakens the muscles that support the joints. With less muscle strength, the joints become even more overloaded, accelerating wear and tear. It's like a building that loses its support beams and gradually begins to collapse. What's most concerning is that the onset of this process is often silent. You may not notice it until simple activities such as opening a jar, holding a heavier object, or walking a few blocks become challenging. At that point, recovery requires much more effort. On the other hand, when you provide your body with the right nutrients, you can break this cycle. It's like stopping a crack before it spreads throughout the structure. In addition, these nutrients can not only maintain what you already have, but also stimulate the body to rebuild some of the lost collagen, restoring flexibility and strength. But here's a detail that few consider: it's not enough to just eat well in a generic way. You need to think about which proteins, which vitamins, and which combinations actually generate active collagen in the body. And that's where most diets fail, and where you can get ahead if you know exactly what to include on your plate. And this is precisely where the first group of essential foods comes in, rich in strategic amino acids that act as the building blocks for strong and resilient joints. If collagen is the cement of the body, amino acids are the bricks that form it. And not just any bricks. To build strong, flexible fibers, the body especially needs glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These names may sound technical, but think of them as pieces of a puzzle. Without the right piece, the picture is never complete. Lean, high-quality sources are key. Fish such as salmon, tilapia, and sardines offer easily digestible protein, as well as inflammation-fighting fatty acids. Chicken, especially the breast, is an excellent source of proline. Egg whites provide essential amino acids that serve as raw material for collagen synthesis. Here's an interesting point: it's not just the quantity, but also the regularity. Small doses of quality protein throughout the day keep the body in constant building mode. In other words, there's no point in eating protein only at dinner and going the whole day without supplying it to the body. Another little-known fact: combining these proteins with foods rich in antioxidants further enhances their action, as they combat the free radicals that break down existing collagen. It's like building a house and, at the same time, preventing the wind and rain from wearing it down. And there is a simple, traditional food that not only provides these amino acids, but also delivers collagen that is already ready for the body to absorb. Few people consume it, but it can completely change the health of your joints when included consistently. That's what we're going to talk about now. For centuries, our grandmothers and great-grandmothers prepared something that science now confirms as a true elixir for joints, skin, and bones: bone broth. Unlike simple industrialized broth, this is made slowly, cooking bones and cartilage for hours, sometimes even more than a day. The result is a golden liquid rich in hydrolyzed collagen, glycine, proline, and minerals that go straight to where your body needs them most.
When we drink bone broth, we are not just providing amino acids. We are delivering collagen fragments to the body that are ready to be used. This accelerates cartilage repair, helps lubricate joints, and even improves skin elasticity. It's as if we were delivering a tailor-made piece for reconstruction. Preparation is simple. Just use chicken, beef, or fish bones, add vegetables and natural seasonings, cover with water, and simmer on low heat for 12 to 24 hours. The longer it cooks, the more nutrients are released. Then, just strain and consume as soup, a base for other dishes, or even as a hot drink for breakfast. And here's a secret: when we combine bone broth with foods rich in vitamin C, we create the perfect condition for the body to not only use the collagen we ingest, but also produce its own. This duo acts like a builder and engineer working together. But there is one detail that can render all this effort ineffective, and it has nothing to do with the recipe, but rather with how collagen is activated in your body. That's exactly what we're going to explore now. The body may have all the amino acids necessary to form collagen, but without vitamin C, this construction simply does not happen. This vitamin is the biochemical trigger that binds the fibers together, transforming loose blocks into a strong and functional structure. Without it, it's like having bricks and cement, but without the mortar that holds everything in place. After age 50, the need for vitamin C becomes even more critical. This is because oxidative stress increases with age, consuming more antioxidants and making it difficult to maintain existing collagen. In addition, mild deficiencies, which often go unnoticed, are enough to compromise joint elasticity and slow down recovery from injuries. The best sources are not only citrus fruits, such as oranges and lemons. Red fruits, kiwis, guavas, and acerola cherries have impressive concentrations of this vitamin. In the vegetable world, peppers, broccoli, and kale are true champions. A practical tip is to combine proteins rich in amino acids for collagen with a good source of vitamin C in the same meal. For example, grilled chicken with bell pepper and spinach salad, or sardines with a touch of fresh lemon. These combinations dramatically increase the efficiency of collagen synthesis. But here's an important warning. Certain habits and foods can not only reduce vitamin C absorption, but also quickly break down the collagen you've already built up. And many of them are part of the daily routine of people who believe they are eating well. We will talk about these hidden villains below. It is not enough to just ingest collagen and vitamin C. You need to protect what your body produces. Certain foods and habits act as silent saboteurs, degrading collagen fibers and accelerating joint wear. The first and most common villain is excess sugar. When it circulates in excess in the blood, it binds to collagen fibers in a process called glycation, making them stiff and brittle. The result? Less elastic cartilage, more fragile skin, and more vulnerable joints. Another powerful enemy is trans fats, found in processed foods such as margarine, filled cookies, and snack foods. They increase systemic inflammation, compromising the regeneration of collagen fibers. Excessive alcohol consumption also deserves attention. In addition to overloading the liver, it directly interferes with the absorption of nutrients essential for collagen synthesis, such as vitamin C and zinc. And we can't forget ultra-processed foods in general, loaded with chemical additives, excess sodium, and preservatives. Consumed daily, they create a constant inflammatory environment, preventing the body from repairing damage efficiently. The most alarming thing is that many of these villains appear in the breakfast or snack of people who believe they are eating lightly. White bread, sugary jams, zero-sugar sweetened drinks, and even some breakfast cereals. I want to know, have you ever heard that these foods directly attack your joints and destroy the collagen that your body takes so long to form? Leave your comment and share your experience, because this exchange can help many people identify hidden mistakes in their routine. Now that you know who the enemies are, it's time to meet the real allies, foods that not only protect collagen, but help rebuild joints naturally and lastingly. When we think about regenerating joints and strengthening legs, it's not about a single miracle food, but rather smart combinations that work in synergy. And there's a powerful trio that brings together collagen, vitamin C, and antioxidants, creating the perfect environment for rebuilding and protection. The first example is sardines with lemon. Rich in collagen, calcium, and omega-3, sardines help reduce inflammation, while lemon, a concentrated source of vitamin C, enhances absorption and the formation of new fibers. Simple, accessible, and highly effective. The second is chicken with red peppers. Chicken provides the amino acids essential for collagen production, while red peppers are one of the richest vegetables in vitamin C and antioxidants, which combat damage caused by free radicals. The third is a red fruit smoothie with natural yogurt. Red fruits provide anthocyanins, compounds that reduce joint inflammation, and plain yogurt contributes high biological value protein and calcium for bone health. The great advantage of these combinations is that, while providing the building blocks for collagen, they also deliver the protectors that prevent its degradation. It's like building a sturdy bridge and installing storm barriers. But there are still a few allies missing that act as extra cement to secure this structure, making it more stable and durable. They come in the form of essential minerals that are often overlooked by people over 50. That's what we're going to talk about now. Just as a house needs beams to stand, your joints depend on specific minerals for the collagen produced to be stable and durable. Among them, 3 stand out: zinc, copper, and magnesium. Zinc is essential for the formation of new collagen fibers. It participates in enzymatic reactions that sew amino acids together, creating a firm network. Good sources include pumpkin seeds, cashews, and seafood. Copper strengthens the collagen structure and helps form elastin, another protein that keeps tissues flexible. Brazil nuts, liver, and chickpeas are excellent sources. Magnesium is essential for relaxing and contracting muscles efficiently, as well as reducing inflammation that compromises collagen integrity. It can be found in dark green vegetables, almonds, and pure cocoa. When these 3 minerals are present in sufficient quantities in the diet, they act as structural reinforcement, preventing newly formed fibers from breaking easily. It's like putting steel armor on concrete. The base was already solid, but now it's even stronger. And there is one food that surprisingly combines all these minerals and other nutrients capable of transforming the health of your joints. Few people include it in their diet, whether out of ignorance or prejudice, but it may be the key to a leap in your mobility and strength. That's what we're going to talk about next.
Among all the foods that could be on your table, there is one that combines collagen, high-quality protein, zinc, copper, iron, and essential vitamins in a combination that is difficult to find in nature: liver. Whether beef, chicken, or lamb, this organ is a true nutritional powerhouse, and for those over 50, it can be a decisive ally in maintaining joint strength and health. For decades, liver was a common staple in the diet. However, over time, it has been neglected, often because of its intense flavor or old prejudices. Today, science confirms what popular wisdom already knew, including small weekly portions of this food can provide a robust supply of minerals and vitamins that directly support collagen production. The liver is especially rich in vitamin A, which protects connective tissues and promotes cell regeneration. It also contains highly absorbable heme iron, which improves oxygen transport to muscles and joints, speeding up recovery and preventing fatigue. For those who don't like the taste on its own, there are ways to make it more palatable: ground and mixed with lean meats, sautéed with fresh seasonings, or even incorporated into pâtés. This way, you can enjoy its benefits without giving up the pleasure of eating. And here's a golden tip: when we combine liver with sources of vitamin C, such as fresh lemon juice or salads rich in colorful vegetables, we increase iron absorption and boost collagen production. But the real leap forward for strong joints comes when we combine all these elements: protein, vitamin C, antioxidants, and minerals into a daily eating pattern designed to keep your legs and joints in top shape. That winning combination is what we're going to talk about now. Protecting and rebuilding your joints isn't about eating a single superfood every now and then. It's about creating a diet where, every day, your body gets the right building blocks to keep its structure strong and flexible. When quality protein, vitamin C, antioxidants, and minerals come together on the same menu, the result is true armor against wear and tear and pain. Think of a typical day structured to promote collagen. Breakfast: plain yogurt smoothie with red berries and a spoonful of pumpkin seeds, protein, antioxidants, and zinc in the same meal. Lunch: grilled chicken fillet with red pepper salad, broccoli, and extra virgin olive oil, ensuring amino acids, vitamin C, and good anti-inflammatory fats. Afternoon snack: hot bone broth, simple and nutritious, delivering ready-to-use collagen. Dinner: baked sardines with lemon, accompanied by sautéed kale and sweet potato puree, combining omega-3, vitamin C, magnesium, and fiber. By repeating this pattern regularly, you create an internal environment where the body is constantly building, repairing, and protecting collagen. It's like keeping a team of engineers working 24 hours a day on your joints. And here's something powerful: this strategy doesn't just benefit your joints. It improves muscle strength, bone density, and even blood circulation, which means more energy and stability for walking, climbing stairs, or staying active. If this information can help someone you love live with less pain and more freedom, share it now. Many people over 50 suffer without knowing that simple changes to their diet can completely change their quality of life. And to wrap things up, let's tie all this information together and show how, even after 50, it's possible to regain mobility, strength, and confidence to live with young legs and joints for many years to come. Aging does not mean accepting pain, limitation, or loss of independence as an inevitable fate. What we have seen so far proves that with strategic food choices, it is possible to preserve and even restore the vitality of your legs and joints even after 50. The 8 foods we highlight: fish, chicken, eggs, bone broth, vitamin C-rich fruits, antioxidant vegetables, mineral sources, and liver form a natural arsenal against wear and tear. They provide the raw materials, cofactors, and protection your body needs to build strong, flexible, and long-lasting collagen fibers. When you incorporate these foods into your daily routine, something powerful happens: morning stiffness decreases, movements become smoother, confidence to walk long distances returns, and the feeling of heaviness in your legs gives way to lightness. Small victories that, when added up, transform your quality of life. And remember, protecting your joints isn't just about avoiding pain today, it's also about ensuring freedom of movement to enjoy tomorrow. Every meal is an opportunity to strengthen your foundation, shield your body from wear and tear, and build a more active life. If you want to continue receiving science-based guidance on aging with strength, energy, and independence, subscribe to the channel now and turn on the bell. That way, you won't miss any tips that could make the difference between a limited future and a full future. Because, at the end of the day, your legs and joints aren't just structures, they're the bridge that connects you to the most important moments of your life. And they're worth taking care of every day.